Hello everyone, my name is Maria Kondzielska and you are watching Poland Daily Culture. And if you are fans of The Witcher and CD Projekt, with me in the studio is Maciek Kwiatkowski, the Stansmere, and I would say a man who's hidden behind The Witcher.
Correct.
Maciej, thank you very much for being with us. And since we're already talking about The Witcher and the CD Projekt, it kind of, I would say, lead your path in this industry, because you started from the first part of the video games and you maintain and stayed there to the third part, yes?
Correct.
And tell me, please, so what is your secret? What is the best skill that I would say they didn't change you for another American guy, but you stay as the one to the third part?
So yeah, as I said before, poetically, it's my passion. But as for motion capture, I just one thing is I'm the most experienced performer in Poland and one of the most experienced performers in Europe as well, since I've been doing motion capture since 2007. And it's a really fresh and let's say young thing, so there are not many specialists doing it, and even less doing it from so very beginning. I was the first serious performer in Poland doing motion capture in Poland.
Because we can say openly that The Witcher actually created this industry here in Poland.
You may say so, yes, for sure. Yeah. There was some attempts to do motion capture before The Witcher, but this was the real, like, this first serious project
and a success, of course.
And a huge success, which used motion capture and which pretty much created a game industry in Poland, because after CD, there were other game dev companies in Poland with CD Projekt at the same time before, doing good games, but The Witcher like made it shine, you know.
So you are right now involved also in another CD Projekt project.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about this.
So I cannot really say much. I cannot say a thing.
But what is it about then?
But the project is Cyberpunk 2077. It's most anticipated video game ever, as I've heard. The hype is so high right now, because Keanu Reeves is also involved in the project. So he gives his voice and his looks, his face for one of the characters in the game.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
All the fans of The Witcher are all interested in the...
Oh yeah, not only fans of The Witcher, the whole world, whole gaming world is waiting for this project.
So why is it so amazing, if you can say, like, or because of the budget, or because of the story, or because of the...
So yeah, the budget is decent, because CD Projekt, obviously they made a lot of money on The Witcher, so right now they have money for the moves, you know. But the main thing that made The Witcher great, and that made CD Projekt great, and supposedly, hopefully, will make Cyberpunk 2077 great as well, is the team. You know, the core team, the people who I know back from 2006, who I met on my beginnings. For instance, Adam Bodowski, who is right now he's the big guy over there. He's the chief of the studio. So they are pretty much the most inspiring people I ever met, and I mean it. You know, back in the days when we started working, I was looking how I was fascinated about their approach to create things, because before that I knew movie industry, Polish movie industry, and I saw the approach which I didn't like, softly putting it. So in the Polish movie industry, it's really common that people do it for the money, right? It's just good money and fame to be involved in the process, but it doesn't make the art, you know. It's not the approach that makes.
I see, and CD Projekt and made out of video games art, form of art.
Yeah, because those people didn't care about money. They didn't care about fame. They care about, I mean, there was their passion to make this video game about The Witcher. And they almost died doing this, you know. One of those guys, he almost, he thought that he has a heart disease at some point because overworking, you know, working almost all the time, not sleeping because of the pure passion.
Wow.
Yeah, it was big. I never saw something like this before.
And you become an artist in this as well.
Yeah. That pretty much created me. It had like a huge input for the place I am now, and the person I am now, and the performer I am now. And my approach, how I like to do things, is pretty much based on the things I learned from those guys before.
And they are developing and doing the Cyberpunk.
Yeah. So that's the approach which makes things great, which makes huge movies great, and the people will remember them for forever. Those are the people who create real art, you know. That's this kind of people, not the people who are interested in the fame and money. It doesn't work this way.
Very interesting to say, especially including that, of course, the industry becomes bigger and bigger. But I guess it is also already seen and approached as a form of art. So, okay, we are fingers crossed for the success of this project, and especially that it makes Poland, they become one of the best ambassadors to Poland, and The Witcher becomes a great ambassador.
For sure. Even President Obama received the video game when he was visiting Poland. I don't know if you heard of it.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting part. So on his first visit, he received, as a gift from Poland, he received a video game, which was pretty shocking for him. But then on the second visit, he said that it was kind of as I said, shocking and maybe strange that he received a video game. And then he realized, when he heard about what stands behind this whole process, that is the biggest thing, that the best product Poland ever released. So that's our pride, right now. And that shows how Polish people, what we are capable of, how high we can get from the very...
From the very scratch, from the beginning.
Very scratch, yeah. It's not so easy to make things in Poland as it is in the highly developed countries, when the market is bigger and the industry is bigger. So we were pretty much starting from the scratch in game dev and motion capture. We were creating everything from the ground.
Amazing, and you are a part of it, and especially that you can be proud that the moves of The Witcher are your moves. It kind of immortalize you in a way. Well, definitely very exciting, and thank you very much for sharing this all with us. And I do hope that the audience of Poland Daily enjoy it, and also are proud of Poland, that we have such amazing projects, and in them Maciej Kwiatkowski. Thank you very much, all of you, for watching Poland Daily Culture.